Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. Today I'll be playing What Makes You Tick? A Stitch in Time. This is the second game in the series, and once again, this game does not have music at the menu section. I don't know why they're so against music here. I'll just get started. Classic Games presents. Oh, there's a bit of a different art style.
What do you want?
Don't worry. I just want to know what makes you tick.
There's more expression on their faces now, though. That's nice.
The next day, another young man's adventure will begin.
I'm sorry, the
Here he
game...
comes.
I think I zoomed in too much. Give me a sec, boy.
His name is Nigel Trelawney. Upon receiving notice of his father's death, Nigel has traveled to the town of Ravenhollow.
Nigel?
He has come to settle his father's estate. However, the shadow of a nearby castle has fallen over this small town and its inhabitants. Little does Nigel expect that his quest may bring hope to Ravenhollow and shape the fate of a kidnapped girl, or that along his path adventure awaits him.
Okay, hold on. What happened to Nathan? Like, seriously, what happened to Nathan? I'm expecting to play as Nathan and have him save Nora. Why are you switching to Nigel? Who the fuck is Nigel? See, I don't like it when games change a protagonist out of nowhere. Why would you want to do that? You play the first game, you grow attached to the main character there, and then you suddenly switch the protagonist? Yeah, the side is still off. Holy shit.
It was my father's work that brought him to this remote place. His work. Mother said that was all he cared about, and that's why we had to leave him. I guess it's no wonder that the only message my father left for me after his death was a single sentence scribbled on a photograph of him and his colleagues. A stitch in time saves 9. He must have known that these were the last words of wisdom that he'd ever give me. Well, as the last of the Trelawney family, I should try to find his lawyer. He signed his name on the will I received.
Okay, yeah, this is so weird. Where is the menu? Hold on. The game? Oh, it changed to the bottom. Why do you not tell me that? I was expecting it to be at the top. Jesus. Anthony Trelawney's ring. Same controls, I
My
guess?
father's insignia ring. It was included in the letter that Limestone sent me. I should try to find the lawyer who signed this will. I think the signature reads Lionstone. Maybe someone can tell me where to find him.
Okay, I'm too used to modern games where they get to zoom in on the document. I get to read it. But no, that's not that kind of game.
Excuse me.
Move along. This bridge is closed for civilians until the castle has completed today's search.
Search? Castle? What is that?
Move along. Now.
Alright, I'm moving.
Who the fuck are you? Who owns a damn castle anyways? To the docks? Port Authority.
It's closed.
It's closed.
Closed. Come back later.
Why is it closed?
The Ravenhollow Port Authority. Neat building. There's someone in the office. I can see him through the window.
But why is it closed if he's inside?
I could use the door. Hello?
Come back in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It's an old ferry schedule. Maybe the ferry company went out of business. It says here this stop isn't serviced anymore. I'll just take this notice with me. I doubt that anyone will miss it. It looks like it's been hanging here for weeks.
The same fishing
Take the
thing.
fishing hook that was used to tack the flyer to the board.
And a fishing hook again. Same thing with this first game.
What would I do with it?
This is a buoy.
The sea's quite calm today for this season. It's a perfect day to go fishing. Still, the gusts of salty wind hitting the coast seem to imply not to underestimate the powerful force of the high sea.
I just now want to know, are we going to see Nathan again? I wanted to see Nathan. I wanted to play as him. Jesus. I thought we get to play as Nathan and then work with the grandpa to save the granddaughter, but I guess not.
The Sparrow. Now that's what I call a ship. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a pirate. Okay, all I need to set sail is a map and a crew and... Wait, what am I talking about? This isn't my ship and I need to settle my father's estate.
The way back. Let's go.
That's the path I took to get here.
Oh, damn it. I can't go.
Maybe the guys over there can help me to find the lawyer who sent me the will.
Vincent left the boat here. It's possible that someone around here has seen him or Nora.
Time is running out. We have to find him.
I'll have a look around the village. I wonder what new adventures lie ahead.
Nathan, if you're serious about finding Nora, then you'd better stop talking to yourself and get going.
Hello there.
How do you do?
Your friend Vincent surely was done with me ship. He messed up the motor before he left her here. I fear we won't be going out to sea again too soon, Shroom, old boy.
Excuse me?
Young man, since you seem to be idle enough to overhear our conversation, perhaps you can be so kind as to point us to a local authority?
Sorry, I'm not from Ravenhollow. Excuse me, maybe I'm making a mistake here, but...
Yes, young man? What is the matter?
I just recognized you from this photograph. That's you standing in front of my father, Dr. Trelawney, isn't it?
Well, I'll be. I recognize that photograph. I have one just like it. Indeed, Dr. Trelawney and I were both working at the Smith Institute here in Ravenhollow. If I remember correctly, Anthony Trelawney's wife left him with their son more than...
20 years ago, yes, and since then I haven't heard a word from father. My name is Nigel Trelawney. What a coincidence to meet you here.
Coppelius, Dr. William Coppelius. There are no coincidences involved, I fear.
It's with Vincent.
McMagnus, the naive-looking young man who just walked off, is my assistant, Nathan.
When did he become your assistant?
Excuse me if I'm being forward, but what are you doing in Ravenhollow, Mr. Trelawney? Have you come to see your father?
I fear it's too late for that, Dr. Coppelius. My father died 10 months ago. I've come to settle his estate. Sorry, but who are you again?
Coppelius, Dr. William Coppelius. I'm traveling with my associates, Nathan and Mr. McMagnus. Your father, Dr. Trelawney, and I used to work here at the Smith Institute in Ravenhollow.
Oh, the Institute used to be here. Okay.
There, it had slipped my mind. So are you still working at the Smith Institute here in Ravenhollow?
No. After an incident at the Smith Institute 5 years ago, my colleagues and I decided to cease our researches and close the institute.
Shouldn't you have heard about my father's death by now?
I haven't been to Ravenhollow in recent years, nor have I heard from any of my old colleagues until recently. Do you know how your father died? Did he ever mention a man named Vincent?
No, I don't know how he died. I'll have to ask this Lionstone lawyer fellow about that. You see,
If I can find him, that
my
is.
father was this photograph that he left me in his will. His lawyer mailed it to me after his death.
That note. A stitch in time saves 9.
Quite a piece of wisdom, huh?
Young man, don't
So
underestimate.
I imagine it's Vincent killing
man, but he was a most remarkable.
all these like other scientists,
About many a strong
and we have to go back in time or something to save them.
Anthony Trelawney was 8 years my junior, and I surely haven't begun losing my mind, have I?
Nay.
I think the capitalization of the letters is a Morse code message summoning me here. But still, it doesn't make much sense. Why are you searching for the police? What's the trouble?
We are searching for a man named Vincent. He was one of my old colleagues, one of the 9 founding members of the Smith Institute. A most dangerous man, as it turned out. He kidnapped my granddaughter, Nora.
And me ship, aye.
We found the ship here. It's difficult to say when Vincent actually arrived in Ravenhollow, but he may still be here. We have to find him.
He kidnapped your granddaughter? Why?
That is a complicated story, and I fear it's possible that Vincent was also involved in your father's death. He swore vengeance against...
None of you gentlemen carry permission by the castle to enter this town or to linger around the docks. But still, that's exactly what I find you doing.
Who the
Why is
fuck
that?
are you
I
guys?
know that.
The name is Kane. Lowell Kane. I'm Commander-in-Chief of the Northwest Restoration Law Enforcement.
Restoration law enforcement? That doesn't make you in charge of the town.
You're asking our permission to enter Ravenhollow? You must be joking.
Should I knock out this loudmouth trespasser and lock him up in the boathouse with the rest of the junk we confiscated this week?
Let's try to reason with him first. He's clearly not aware that the town of Ravenhollow and its adjoining areas have been legally subjugated under the authority of Baron Northwest of Northwest Castle.
Resubjugated? Northwest Castle. Seems like you skipped politics class once too often.
You just won yourself a ticket to lying unconscious in the boathouse for a couple of hours, pal.
Not yet. We can't blame strangers for being uninformed about the recent changes that took place here in our beloved Ravenhollow. With the Northwest Restoration, the castle makes sure that peace and order...
Who the fuck says that?
You understand that in these dangerous times of global criminality, we cannot tolerate...
Oh, you mean the criminals being you?
Please.
Criminals like you.
Coming and going as you please is a pretty popular concept these days. It's called freedom, I think.
My fist is starting to itch, boy.
Enough. I have to ask you and your friends to accompany me to the castle, Dr. Coppelius.
Very interesting. How do you know my name?
Have you been expecting us?
On behalf of the castle, I again request you to accompany me. I suggest
Let me guess, it's
not
Vincent.
rest, Doctor.
Dr. Coppelius, Mr. McMagnus, I think we should continue our conversation somewhere else.
Not so fast. Hey, you hit me.
What? I haven't touched you.
Well, I just got nailed on the back of the head with something and... Ow! That's twice.
Honestly, it wasn't me. I haven't moved.
Shut up. I'm done with you.
Yeah, you're an idiot. What a stupid person.
Ow! My head. Where am I? I must have been unconscious. I don't believe it. They really locked me up in the boathouse. I have to find a way out.
That is dumb. I'm sorry. As much as this is a freeware game, storyline, not that great yet.
These fishing nets are dry as dust. The nets are much too heavy to carry around. It looks like a boat covering that's been hung up to dry. This tarpaulin seems to be dry. Holy smoke.
Nigel Trelawney?
Yes, but Why the heck are you hiding behind that tarpaulin? Who are you? And why are we locked in here?
And how the fuck do you know she's Nigel?
In here, but you are. Sorry, I guess that's my fault.
Did I get punched too hard, or are you not making much sense?
I don't have time. I need the photograph that your father sent you. The photograph depicting the 9 founding members of the Smith Institute. Now, please?
How do you know about that photograph? Why do you need it?
You sound brainwashed.
Photograph for a second, and I'll explain it to you.
That sounds fair.
You sound like an idiot too.
Hey, my picture.
Sorry, I need that. Here, take this instead. It should help you get out of here.
A fish?
We will meet again, Nigel. But I fear that I won't recognize you. Please don't take that personally.
The heck does that mean?
Okay, this story is stupid.
Hey. Mysterious girl? Where are you? Did she just disappear into thin air with my photograph? That's impossible, isn't it? I've had my share of confusing conversations with women, and some of them also pretended not to recognize me later on. But this is new.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I have too high of an expectation since Matt created, or at least helped create, The Night of the Rabbit. But what the fuck is this storyline? Oh, I met this strange girl standing there. Oh, you asked for my father's, like, the only thing that he left from me as he died? Sure, give it. Here, take it. What the fuck? How are you not suspicious? It's dumb. Good thing this game is free, otherwise I'll be so more pissed.
I think something is missing here, and I'm not talking about rust. A fish won't help here. A fish won't help here. A fish won't help here. What happened to McMagnus? He looks dazed and confused. Hey, Mr. McMagnus, are you okay? Can you help me? No response. Why is that? He should be able to hear me. He seems to be in a stupor.
They drugged him or something, I think.
She would probably like this fish, but I can't throw it to him through this small barred window. A fish won't help here.
I can lure him just with the... Just lure him over with the fish.
While a fish might attract someone's attention, just dropping it in front of the door won't help.
Why not?
Not a bad idea. The fish might attract the attention of someone who could help. Unfortunately, though, I have a terrible throwing arm. The fish would probably just land on the roof. The bulb's fine. It doesn't need to be replaced. The nets are much too heavy to carry around.
What?
That rowboat up there seems to be damaged. These ship propellers are enormous. They must weigh a couple of tons. Maybe they're meant to keep the boathouse in place during heavy storms.
Also, another problem I have is like... The granddaughter Nora is able to just leave, from here. So there is a secret door. Yet you're not willing to help this guy who you know. Why not just take him outside? Like, for the love of God. This boat is leading to the town. It's not like it's within the castle itself. Why are you so fucking afraid for? Where's the logic in this game? supposed to look at the rain barrel outside.
I have nothing to say. Hey, there's something sticking out from that barrel. If I stretch my arm out as far as I can, I might be able to... Yes, got it. Hey, it's a slingshot.
Yeah, how am I supposed to see that?
I wonder if the slingshot is in any way connected to that hulking castle guard being hit in the back of the head.
It's a dumb solution.
A fish in a slingshot. The possibilities are endless. One flying fish coming right up. Here, boy. Come here, Shroom.
That's a tall dog.
Good boy, Shroom. Mind if I borrow this old boy? I'll assume that means no. Let me see if I can unscrew these door hinges. Better watch out there, Shroom.
Next time, bring some money with you, some coins. Never know when you might need it.
Ha! That was easy. I bet those castle guys thought they'd gotten rid of me for good. I have to find out what's going on here. I need to find my father's lawyer.
McMagnus!
What happened to McManus? Mr. McManus? Are you alright? What happened? Where's Dr. Coppelius?
Coppelius? I don't think I know anybody by that name, mate.
Don't you remember me? I already introduced myself. I'm Nigel Trelawney. I was knocked out by the
He's
castle guard who
brainwashed.
wanted to arrest you in the dark.
Obviously.
Do you have any idea what he's going on about, Shroom, old boy? What are you saying, old boy? That I've lost me mind?
Again, are you alright? What happened? And where's Dr. Coppelius?
Coppelius?
Don't you remember? I was knocked out by the castle guard who wanted to arrest you and the doctor.
Do you have any... What are you...
You definitely lost your mind.
Do you remember anything at all? Why do you think you're here?
Well, I've got to repair me ship. Until she's fixed, old Shroom and I are stuck here in,
Ravenhollow.
Ravenhollow? What on earth are we doing in Ravenhollow?
That's what I want to ask you.
That I was about to deliver some boxes. I can't find them anywhere. Have you seen them? A couple of boxes containing unmarked bottles of alcohol?
Nope.
Sorry, I haven't seen them, but I'll let you know if I come across them. Have you been here in Ravenhollow before?
Aye, sure. Shroom and me have been sailing into this port every few months. But I heard that for about half a year now, traders have been avoided coming to Ravenhollow. So I stopped coming here too. Don't know why that happened. Until then, the place was known to be an excellent spot for trading goods of any kind. But before we can think about trading stuff again, I have to get our boat repaired.
Maybe I mistook you for someone else. I'm Nigel Trelawney. Who are you?
Me name's Martin McManus. Aye, and this old fella's name is Shroom.
Why do you remove Munchkin from your name?
He lost. Yes, lost.
I've got to go. Good luck with your ship.
He's definitely crazy.
I'll take a handful of rocks with me.
Definitely brainwashed him or something.
Great. Now my slingshot's loaded with a nice round rock. But remember, with great slingshot power comes great slingshot responsibility.
Of course.
I'll keep the dog tag a bit longer. I'm sure Shroom doesn't mind.
Oh, sure.
That's McManus's boat. The motor needs to be fixed.
Okay. Can I fix it?
Those two have enough trouble already. I shouldn't mess with their boat. This door leads into the lighthouse. The lighthouse door is locked. What a surprise. Pushing someone off a dock is only funny to the person who did the pushing. Excuse me.
I witnessed your confrontation with Kane and his men. It was quite impressive how you pretended to go down when the first blow hit you. Quite impressive indeed.
Pretended? Oh, yeah, sure. My friends always told me I should have become an actor.
Your acting talent probably saved you from getting arrested, like that old man you were talking to. I'm sure they took the old man to the castle, and they did something to the sailor.
What do you mean they did something to the sailor?
Well, one of the castle guards held a strange flashing light in front of him. It made a peculiar buzzing noise.
And then he lost his memory.
Since then, the sailor has just been sitting on the docks, staring vacantly out to sea.
My name is Nigel Trelawney. Who are you?
I, Mr. Trelawney, am Sir Thelonious Wavetamer, Harbor Master of Ravenhollow.
What can you tell me about Ravenhollow, Mr. Wavetamer?
What would you like to know?
When did the castle take over operations here in the harbor?
Ah, that's a painful subject for me. The castle expelled me from the Port Authority when they overtook the village. Until 5 months ago, Ravenhollow Harbor was a lively trading port. Now the castle forbids outsiders from docking.
Why would the castle want to lock down the village?
I've been asking myself that very question for nearly 6 months, and still I have no answer. It just doesn't make sense. None of this. Lowell Kane and his men are nothing but thieves, if you ask me.
It's because Vincent and the Smith research thing.
When did the castle take over operations here in the harbor?
Ah, that's a until...
Why would...
I've been at... It just...
Tell me more about what happened to Dr. Coppelius and the sailor.
After they locked you up in the boathouse, Kane and his men arrested the old man. They probably took him to the castle. I also fear they did something harmful to the sailor.
Do you know anything about the Smith Institute?
I heard the institute ran out of money, although I don't know if that's the real reason it closed. We harbor folk knew little about what went on there. You can find the abandoned institute building on the far end of town, near the woods.
Were you familiar with my late father, Dr. Anthony Trelawney? He worked at the Smith Institute.
You're Trelawney's son? I didn't know him well, and I certainly didn't know he had children. I'm sorry for...
Aloha, Ghosty Ozzy. We finished the first game already.
He seemed to prefer...
It's very short.
...military life, especially after the Smith Institute closed 5 years ago.
All right, I think I've heard enough about Ravenhollow. Do you know anything about the wooden chest over in Boathouse 8?
Lowell Kane's men are storing confiscated...
Yes, it's about like an hour or so.
They took over the Port Authority.
It's a little over an hour, and I beat it.
Spare chest key that I hid.
Kind of short.
There's a spare key for that chest hidden in the Port Authority office?
Yes, I hid it in the ship in a bottle on my desk. I could help you to get the key.
Let me guess. You want me to do you a favor?
Well, yes, but this may be in your best interest as well. You see,
hold on, I'll talk more about it. I'll have to listen to this first.
It kept me sane after Kane kicked me out of my office. Now, some weeks ago, my boat broke during a terrible storm. And to make matters worse, the castle goons have locked the boathouse that I store it in. Do you think you could help me to repair my boat and get it from the boathouse, lad?
How is this plan also in my best interest?
With my boat, we could go out fishing to pass the afternoon away. and I could sneak you into the office after dark.
You know, I think we have a deal.
Very well. You can find my boat over in Boathouse 8. You will have to use this winch handle to get it down. I'd do it myself, but those castle goons are watching me like hawks these days. You'll stand a better chance than I of getting the boat without drawing attention.
All right, okay. So, the first game was very short, and I mentioned when I was playing it that it felt more like a demo for this game. Okay, but the problem is, okay, in the first game, we are playing as Nathan, looking for a guy named Dr. Coppelius. He's in grave danger. There's a guy called Vincent who's after his research. There are a bunch of scientists who work together. Back in the day, Vincent's the one who's evil, and because of him, he wants to use their technology to kind of brainwash people, take over the world, you know, typical stuff, you know, and the others are like, no, we're not going to brainwash the government and shit, and so it broke off. My theory now is that Vincent has been going about killing all the other scientists, and there's only Coppelius left. Now, this guy, which we switched to the second game, right? Which also, at the end of the first game, the Dr. Coppelius' granddaughter got kidnapped. Her name's Nora. Okay, and then second game starts. I thought we'd be playing as Nathan and then work together with the grandfather to save Nora. Nope, turns out we were playing as Nigel. Playing as Nigel, whose father is also one of the scientists, Anthony Trelawney. And he just recently passed away. The only thing he left for his son is the photo of the scientist, along with the words, "A stitch in time saves 9." So there were 9 scientists. Now there's only like 2 left, one being Vincent, the bad guy, and one being Dr. Coppelius, who just got arrested and brought to the castle, which is right here. And then Nathan, don't know where he went, because before they got captured, all this stuff, he went to look in town to search for clues regarding where Nora went. We got knocked out because we were talking with this stupid ass guard. He's so dumb, you know, and then we got knocked out. He got thrown stones from somewhere far away, and then despite the fact that we're standing in front of him not moving, he thought it was us. We got knocked out. And then when we were knocked out, we met Nora, who's hiding behind a tarp. So we let the tarp down, and Nigel was like, "What the fuck? Why are you hiding behind the tarp?" And then he's like, "I need your photo." And then she grabbed the photo, and then she left. And left us in the boathouse, where it was like a kind of a holding cell thing that they were using it as. And gave us just a fish to help with like the dog, which is, he mentioned it was a sailor's dog. The sailor's name is Martin Munchkin McMagnus. Triple M, as I like to call him. So Triple M's dog is, like him, loves fish. Because he's a fisherman, you know, and it's called Shroom. Because he can find all kinds of shrooms. Just give him a name and he can find shrooms. Mushrooms, specifically. That's just the story. It's very bizarre, and I complain about it already. It's like, one, the first game, it's I have more leeway for the first game because it's short. So it's like, I'm not expecting much from the first game. It's a short freeware game. You know, the personality of the characters are not quite there. They're very bland, I guess. The storyline is very surface level. And I just started the second game, so I can't really comment much for one. The art style changed a little bit, tiny bit from the first game. Not a lot though, just a tiny bit. So the characters have more a bit of an expression compared to the first game, where the characters just look really stiff with big googly eyes. So it's a bit better in this second game with how the characters look, expression wise. I have to say I like the art style. Okay, really cute. It's obviously, I mean, not top tier or anything. Okay, I mean, compared to some of the other art games I've seen. But it's cute, very unique. I like that all the characters are voiced over. I mean, I imagine they might be reusing some of the actors. Like, multiple characters are voiced by one person kind of thing, because they did that the first game. But it's just a small production, so not blaming them on that. But again, like, the characters are a bit surface level, and the plot so far is a bit surface level. Like it's not very unique yet. And I think I've mentioned this in the beginning, that before you arrived, that I don't know, it's because I have too high of an expectation from the creator Matt, because he did make the Night of the Rabbit, and that game was amazing. You know, y'all have seen it. You know, the art was great, the storyline and everything. I don't know, it's because he also like had help from Daedalic Entertainment, because you know Daedalic makes some really good like point and click adventure games, right? So it could be that he had help on that aspect, that so it got better. You know, they enhanced the story. You know, because so far only 2 people worked on this game, Matt and Greg. Their story is so far very surface, very typical like plot, like very cliche, I guess. You have the bad guy Vincent, who's like, I want to take over the government with my brainwashing technology. I'm gonna capture this doctor, and then the granddaughter is dumb. Because the first game they mentioned that they were like the sailor, and it's like, okay, let's hope like the granddaughter is smart enough to know to hide, since Vincent went on board the ship, you know, and the sailor got like kicked overboard, or thrown overboard, I guess. But no, she's so fucking dumb. She doesn't even hide, doesn't even like jump off to swim to safety or anything, you know. No, she just is like, who are you? Literally, a guy who just literally pushed the captain, the sailor of the boat off the ship, and you're asking who the fuck are you? Like it doesn't matter who you are. He's a bad guy. Hide or do something. Why would you just stand there asking who are you? Like, the funniest thing is she's blonde. I don't want to stereotype this, you know, because, you know, not all blondes are like that, but I just want to be like, is she's like the dumb blonde stereotype, like literally. I think they're trying to make her a bit more smart, you know, hence why she like asked for the photo, like she's planning to do something and shit. But it's like, girl, you can get in. And then the funny thing is, this game, they like to break fourth wall. So they did that the first game, and with the second game, they kind of did that where the girl Nora shows up in the boathouse where Nigel is locked up, right? In the beginning, you can assume that she was locked up there too. So she's just there hiding in case anyone comes back. She wants to pretend that she escaped. That was my initial thought. But no, she was like, oh, I'm not locked up here. It's only you. And then she disappeared off the screen. Literally, she walked off like the side of the screen and gone. And even the main character was like, Nigel was like, whoa, did she just disappear in my photo? Like into thin air? Like, I don't like that kind of stuff. Y'all know me. Okay, so this game in the beginning already hit some marks for me, I think. And I think like I said, have higher expectations for this game because Night of the Rabbit is great. But I'm not seeing any of that kind of like Night of the Rabbit like thing with this game. And I'm expecting, yeah, it's the first 2 games that the creator made. It may not be that great. I mean, Nancy Drew, like her interactive, like the first 2 games that they made weren't great. They took a few games before they got better, right? You got used to their format and everything. But it's like, you would see some elements of the game style and stuff, but I don't see it with this one yet. Because the Night of the Rabbit started off like even like so good. You know, like the whole game, it has this great concept, this premise, and it's so good storytelling. But this one, so far very surface level, like I said. It's I don't know, it's something. The only like thing about this game that I've said, this is freeware at this point. Because they once sold this game. So it's not always freeware. Like they started off with freeware, then they sold their games, and then something happened, I don't know what, and then it's back to freeware. And I'm just saying, like, thank God I got this as freeware. I didn't pay for this game, because if I paid for this game, I'll be so upset, like even more than I am. But because it's free, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll just keep playing and see if it gets better. I mean, it's free. Also, I came across the Carmen San Diego 40th Anniversary Edition for the Switch earlier today while I was browsing some stuff. Tempted to get it, to be honest. Sorry I ignored that message. I had to rant a little bit first. But Carmen San Diego 40th Anniversary Edition, is it the Switch? Like, the device itself? Or do you mean a game? What is the 40th anniversary? Which, speaking of that, maybe I can get to play some of the Carmen San Diego games. I played Where in the World Treasures of Knowledge before. I've streamed that again. You can check my VODs on my YouTube. But I did play some other Carmen San Diego games that I've liked growing up. So maybe I could do that a little bit. I do have the games. I just got to set it up in my virtual machine. But yeah, so far this game is a bit...
I'm searching for a lawyer named Lionstone. He's the lawyer who's handling my father's estate. The legal document I carry was signed by him.
Lawyer Lionstone? A good man, but I fear that he's taken to the bottle lately. You'll surely find him at the Ravenhollow Inn. Just cross the bridge into town and walk up the street that leads to the...
And you probably have noticed that the voice acting is a bit stiff. But again, small production. I'm not gonna like blame them too much about that.
Where did you say I'm...
You'll surely find...
Ravenhollow Inn.
The bridge into town and walk up...
Bridge into town.
To the village square.
Village square, okay. At the inn. I'll just remember the inn.
Sorry, I have to go. Maybe we can continue this at another time.
Sure. Take care, lad.
So you get the full game, you get the physical map, stickers, content, new outfits, soundtrack, and a digital art book. Is it for the new Netflix version of the game? Because I'll be honest, I initially was excited when they said that there's going to be a new Carmen San Diego game. But then I kind of saw gameplay of it. And then I'm like, no, it's not the Carmen San Diego that I like. Like, I can see why people like the new Carmen, especially if they didn't grow up with the old Carmen San Diego. But because for Carmen San Diego, I'll admit, I've got nostalgia for her. You know, just like how some people have nostalgia for like the Nancy Drew games and they're kind of biased with their opinions and all. I'll admit that for Carmen San Diego. So when I see Carmen San Diego, I'm expecting the actual morally gray. You don't know if she's good or not. You know, you don't know if she's, you know, like evil. Like even when she's good, she's doing something bad, like in Treasures of Knowledge, where she's doing and committing all these crimes, but at the end, it's implied that she maybe did it because she wants people to discover the treasure rather than it being hidden. But she's still like very kind of like vile, you know? Hence, she is the leader of vile. But I know in the Netflix version, she's more good. She's the protagonist, so to speak, you know? And she's supposedly good but forced to be evil kind of thing, but she's not really evil. Even when she's the leader of Vile, she's I don't know, man. It's not the Carmen I know. Like, respect anyone who likes her, but not me. Also, I don't like how in the game, because I did go and see clips of the new Carmen game, the player is a character that you can see. So he appears like kind of in-game, but it's a character you see. He's called player, but it's like he has an image. And I like in the old Carmen San Diego games, we are the player. Or the detective, or the agent, as they call it in some games. But we're known as the player, but you don't see the image. It's kind of like Nancy Drew, where you never really see how they look like, but even more like vague, because like as for the player, the original games, you don't have a gender or sex or anything. It's just player. You're just like, you're treated as like the detective agent on the case to track Carmen down. Yet they made him into like the player into this physical character. Also, in the show, I know the character, the girl that appeared in Treasures of Knowledge, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Jules? Jules. She appears in the show. But they changed her a little bit. So she's more like this newbie agent. I like her more in Treasures of Knowledge, where she is like the experienced agent, the ex-partner of Carmen. They also changed Chase, I think. He appeared in, I think, Work Detective, like in some other games. He also was supposed to be one of the Carmen's ex-partners that stopped working with her and all. And he's supposed to be this really competent, good agent. And then in the show, they changed him to this really arrogant kind of character. And like I said, nostalgia. I try to be like open-minded, but I found myself not being able to do so. I'm like, nah, I still like my original Carmen. Give me my original Carmen. Not too sure, but it does say EST 1985 on the cover, so I'm not sure if it's a reimaged version of the original or not. Actually, I need to look it up. I'm sorry, I'm like not really playing the game. For those of you watching the video, I'm like talking about all the other stuff, but I mean, I'm trying to make this enjoyable. You know, because I don't want to do the thing where I go on a rant like I did in Blackwell again, because I already did that. You know, and I'm playing this game just to chill from that. You know, I want to be positive. So I need to distract myself sometimes to not go on a tangent for like ever. 40th anniversary. Let me Google which. Switch 40th anniversary. Modern narrative-driven adventure. Okay, from what I see on Google, it is for the modern Carmen game, the one that you can find on Steam. You know, like the one about the Netflix Carmen. That is the one that you're getting, I think. Yes, that is the 40th anniversary one, I think. Maybe. But then Amazon also have a 40th anniversary thing. But yeah, it does look like I think it's for the modern game, not the old one. But yeah. You can get it and then you can play it. You can tell me if it's something that I should try out. No, if it's good or not. I know that it's kind of, because another reason why I didn't get it is because it's kind of like a motion sickness for me. So I'm like, I didn't get it because, like, even for Parvel, like, Death on the Nile, I really want to play it and finish it. But now as an adult, though, at least now at my age, I find it really hard to keep playing it when I know it triggers my motion sickness way easier than it did from back in the day. You know, because I know it's only been a couple of years. You know, like it's only been 3 years since like Murder on Orient Express, the new version, came out. You know, the modern version. I finished that. Like I pulled through. I finished it. Like, you know, like I just like as much as it tried to kill me, I managed to finish it. But it's only been 3 years. But after you hit your 30s, right? You go into your 30s, you definitely feel a change. You know, like some people be like, oh, it's just a couple years. It's only 30. But really, as you age, you might think that if you're in your 20s, like, oh, it's nothing big, you'll be fine. But no, the moment you hit your 30s, you really feel it. You really do feel you getting older, even when you look young. Because like me and my sister, we are like good enough that we're not like the agents where you don't look your age. So we look kind of a bit younger than we do, at least if you were to look at me in real life, I don't think you'd think, 30s. You know, I mean, I don't look super young anymore, but I did gain a bit of weight. I mean, but still, I don't think I look super old. It's like you still feel it though internally. I have to look at it tomorrow because I'm going to the store to pick up a couple games. So apparently it's in stock. The Storm goes in. Oh yes, let me know. Let me know. If you get the Carmen game and you play it, and you think it's good enough that I should try it out, let me know. Okay, hit me up in Discord and let me know. Howdy, Herma. Welcome. Sure you're still in the prime of your life, Lil? Well, I'm not saying I'm super old. I mean, I am still. I will say, even though yes, I'm unemployed and my savings a bit low. I mean, for my liking. It's not like I don't have any money in my name. I do. But, it's money that I can touch though, for the most part. But I do say I appreciate my 30s, I guess, in a way. Like, I worked a couple years. I mean, yes, I because of my contract, you know, I ended my job a lot earlier than I wanted to. I had hoped I could work for a couple months until October to save a bit more money, but change of plans. But I'm not at a bad spot, right? You know, my dad's still working, you know, we still got savings. My sister's still around, and y'all know, I didn't go into detail, but y'all know, if you have been around for a while, my sister has a bit of a health issue, you know, and then my mom, you know, there's a health issue there too. So y'all getting older, I know, you know, they won't be around for much longer. So sad to think about, right? But now, at least, I'm talking about currently, I still have my family. I've got a bit of money saved up, you know, I'm able to spend time with my family. As much as we're all introverts, and for the most part, we're all doing our own thing at home. But just being able to have free time to catch glimpses of them and stuff. It's why when I'm looking for a job, it's not like I haven't got offers for jobs yet. I did. If I'm really that desperate, I probably could have gotten a job at this point. Which, funny story, not related to the game. I know I'm chatting away about stuff while the game is in the background. However, okay, you know what? I'll go do some things while I talk. I got a job offer again. From an email. Guess who the company is from? My previous company that I just left. It literally, this is like the second and third time that I think the third or maybe even fourth time that I received an email, rather from job agencies or from the company itself, where it states we are from this company, or we're working with this company, and the company they state is the company I just left. It's so fucking funny. Like, literally, I don't know. This is why I always wonder, do you guys ever, like, do employers, like the HR, ever look at my resume? Have you ever not looked at my resume and noticed that I worked at that company, and even before I left, I was looking for jobs already. I got offers. They are working with my same company. I'm like, did you not look at my resume? I'm quitting and leaving my company. I'm not signing a contract with them because I don't want to work with them anymore. Like, why are you sending it me to, again, it's automated. It's not automated. That's the thing. It's someone writing the email to me. They state my name, say, hey, we're interested because we looked at your resume. We're working, our client is so-and-so, or we are from this company. We want to work with you. And it's like, have you not actually looked in detail at my resume? Because I worked at that company. Or back when I haven't left yet, I was working with the company. I'm leaving the company, or I left the company for a reason. Why are you sending me an email from the company again? I just left. What makes you think I want to go back? It's probably HR's job, someone's slacking. Yeah, I mean, and the funny thing is, different HQ this time. The latest email that they sent me, it's not the same headquarters. This is a headquarters that's like further down, but it's too far for one. I'm living in the north side of Singapore. Okay, I'm not going into specifics because I don't want to dox myself, but I'm living in the north. The headquarters from the recent email is the company's at the east, so it's like, I know if you're living in the United States or any other like Australia or something, it's not like it would be really small. I mean, we're Singapore, we're a really small country. It's gonna be, that's nothing. The distance is nothing. But I'm Singaporean, man. But to me, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna work there. One, is too far, and two, it's from the same company. Despite it being like a different location, right? I know your company's rules and all the shit that goes in on there. What makes you think I want to go back? I just left like last month. And the problem is, there really is someone not doing their job seriously in HR, because I was given an offer to recontract with my company. Okay, it's not like they didn't want to sign me on again and they like fired me or something. No, they offered to recontract me. They wanted to discuss me with my contract stuff. And when I said I want to leave initially, they were like, do you want to transfer to another project? Because I was interviewed for another project. They gave me an opportunity to get the interview for another contract. I didn't get it because I was like, they weren't specific with the pay stuff and all. I'm not comfortable with shifting to a job if they cut my pay, because I can't afford that at this moment. Only me and my dad have full-time jobs. I need the money, okay? I'm already paid low enough as it is. If you cut my money, I don't have enough, okay? So I didn't get the other project offer. But when I offered to leave, they were like, are you interested in the other project? So they're willing to transfer me to the other project to keep me on. I'm like, nope, hell no, I'm not staying. Okay, my initial plan was to finish my contract of 3 years, which initially ended in October, and then decide from there, right? They changed my contract early, which to this day, no one knows why. Okay, it's not like they're signing on with a different project and they're starting something new. No, it's the same project. I don't know why they want to change things, like, out of nowhere, but okay. So I just left early. I'm enjoying my free time, as you said, like, for a while. So I don't know, man. It's like, nowadays when I'm looking at resumes, it's like, I keep getting resumes from that same company or working with the same company. I'm like, I don't want to work with you. Another kind of job offers that I've gotten, I think, because I don't think a lot of people work it, it's like 12-hour shifts. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it in your country, but over here, there's some shifts that they're 12 hours. You work like 3 days, you rest for 2 days, that kind of thing. I'm like, no. Like 12 hours, night or day shift. I'm like, I won't do shift work. I want a good, like, stable.
Okay, let's go.
Like, hour. Like, 8 to 6 kind of thing. I wish it would be 9 to 5, but it's not. It's like 8 to 6 here. All right, I do need to head off for the night. It's 2 a.m. Yes, go to sleep. It is late for you. Especially when last time you slept quite late, so go to sleep. You deserve that sleep. I need to fix the boat. How do I fix the boat?
Talking solves many problems, but not in this case. If I want to make this rowboat seaworthy again, I'll have to find a way to patch up the hole in the side.
Okay, I need some wood or something. Okay, walk over there. Oh, the controls are shit. Oh yeah, this is Captain Martin Munchkin McMagnus. This is a sailor. And as you can see from his eye, he's a bit brainwashed, so he forgot who we are, even though he met us before. He forgot who the Dr. Coppelius is. He just don't remember anything. The dog obviously remembers. He doesn't. And yeah, you see his eye shifts from black to gray, so I think sometimes he's conscious and sometimes he's not. It's a bit... Yeah, there is some brainwashing stuff going on in this place. This is the castle area. I need to go to the bridge. Who are you guys?
Hello, may I talk to you for a second?
Yes.
I'm Nigel Trelawney, and you are...
Folkbeard. They call me Folkbeard of Norway.
And you're actually from
Forkbeard?
Norway?
I am.
Is that so?
It is.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Waiting? For what?
Ask the captain. Local stole from the sparrow.
You're not one for talking, are you?
No.
But he is strong and smart as two of most men I've met. I haven't beaten him gambling one single time in 3 weeks. Impressive, no?
I guess in a way it's impressive. He has good luck, I guess. If he's not cheating.
So for how long have you been going to the sea?
I really appreciate the voice acting though, I'll say that.
5 years
For
now.
for a small company though, and it's such a...
And how do you like life as a sailor?
I appreciate the voice acting.
I've never known another.
You look pretty strong.
I am. I can bend steel.
Really?
Okay, that is impressive.
Not that impressive when you are as strong as I.
Well, I think I've got to go. Bye for now.
So we know that if we need to bend anything or lift anything, we know who to find. Okay, what about you? Who are you?
Hey, how are you? Good, I hope, see?
I'm Nigel. Who are you?
Mr. Nigel, I am Jacobo Vales Cortez de Arroyo. Friends call me
Jacobo what?
Jacobo. Why don't you call me
Fuego
Fuego
Jacobo.
Jacobo too, eh?
Okay, Wego Yacobo.
So we are friends, eh?
Wego
That is good,
Yacobo?
Mr. Nigel. A pleasure, see?
What are you doing here? You look like you're stranded.
We must be waiting for more than a week now. It is unbelievable, no? After we arrived here with the sparrow, the men told our captain and Maya to wait. And so we waited. Then during the night they came onto the sparrow and took expensive clothes, spices, and 2 barrels of whiskey. And they stole a good part of our money. It is unjust.
So
Unjust.
I imagine the castle people just
That is what
took
they do,
stuff.
see? And next day this man, Lowell Kane, comes to our ship and says, "You can leave. And yes, we took your things and we won't return them."
You're just assholes.
Captain Amaji is stubborn enough to sit them out.
So pretty much you're just like
What's it like being a sailor?
evil
I've
people.
sailed all my life and haven't regretted it for 1 second yet. There's only few things that I like more than sailing, and one of them is gambling. That's why they call me Juego Jacobo, see? The
I don't
dice are my
see.
strong point, or my weak point when I lose. Funny, no?
I need to get going.
See, take care, my friend.
Take care. Where is the bridge? This is not the bridge, is it? This is the ferry. This is the boat area. Where is the bridge? I don't see a bridge. He says cross the bridge. Then we'll see.
I'm at a loss for words. There's a windmill over there near the cliff.
Okay, cross the road. Cross the bridge. Is this the bridge? Are we supposed to go here?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but I'm preoccupied with this pig-headed oaf. As I was saying, I will come here every day until you return what was stolen from my
Oh, that's
ship.
the captain.
And I'll tell you every day, Captain Amaye, that in the name of the castle and the Baron, we simply confiscated suspicious goods.
Suspicious? You stole the money and most of the cargo from my ship. I want to talk to your superiors.
Lowell Kane graciously offered you permission to leave, and you declined.
My crew and I will leave this cursed port anytime we want. But we will not leave without the money and goods that you stole from my ship. I want to talk to
I don't think he's a real Baron.
Baron won't see you. You're far too inferior to speak with him directly.
Yeah, I think he's just
Lowell
Vincent.
Kane speaks for the Baron, but he will no longer see you after declining his generous offer to let you leave.
Why, you little... If I weren't on official business and sailing under the honorable flag of the Kingdom of Malibu, then I'd blow your puny port to pieces.
Now, I was wondering, why didn't you just blow the castle up?
Diplomat, I will simply come here every day until you give me back what is mine.
As I was saying, I appreciate the voice acting in this game, but I have to admit, definitely not professional voice actors because the emotion is lack thereof.
That's useless, I think. I have nothing to say.
I want to go.
Hey, didn't I lock you in the boathouse down at the docks?
I got out?
Well... Oh, you must be talking about my brother, Nigel.
Brothers, eh? Should have known. You both have the same stupid face.
And you're just stupid.
He tried to be smart, so I shut him up by force and locked him in the boathouse.
Well, I'm sure he deserved it. That scoundrel. He's always up to something mischievous. I'll bake him a cake and visit him later.
That's fine, as long as there are no files or lockpicks baked into that cake.
You're standing in my way. I'd like to cross the bridge. I have some urgent business in the village.
You can't pass the bridge without identification. Where's your village pass?
You just identified me as someone who wants to go over the bridge. Isn't that enough?
Smart boy, eh? All citizens of Ravenhollow have to carry a village pass. Castle law.
Castle law?
Castle law.
I really need to get into the village to see Lawyer Lionstone.
Too bad. You can't pass the bridge without a village.
I'm just a little curious. Who the fuck gave them authority, though? It feels like they just came in and then just did whatever they want. It's not like they're actually authority. They just kind of took over.
I lost my village pass. What now?
You can't fool me. You never had one. Strangers don't get a village pass.
Okay then, so theoretically, if a villager loses a pass, where would they get a new one?
In the castle. To get to the castle, you need to pass through the village. And to pass through the village, you need a pass.
That is so stupid.
Have. So just give it up.
Thanks, that was really helpful.
They're just so fucking dumb. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but they're just pissing me off.
Well, I just remembered that I don't want to talk to you. See ya. Excuse me.
Yes, lad?
Sorry, I have to go.
How can I get a village pass?
Another time.
Sure. Take care, lad.
Who are you?
Excuse me?
Yes, how can we help you?
What can we do for you today?
I received this will, a heritage certificate of my father's estate, in the mail.
Mail? I don't think so.
The castle stopped all mail delivery a month ago.
Outgoing mail was also stopped. So you're not from around here, are you? I don't recognize you.
No, you don't look familiar.
I'm a stranger here, so what?
Well, Mr. Trelawney, we know who you are.
Nice name, Nigel Trelawney.
Yeah, and you tell me you're not working with Vincent, I am not convinced.
Why do you know my name?
Information travels fast, Mr. Trelawney.
That's not information that's available.
Boathouse right now, Mr. Trelawney.
Don't worry. We won't tell anyone you escaped from the boathouse.
Not a single word.
Then again, I'm sure the castle already knows that you escaped.
There's no way the castle could not know about it.
You guys are so stupid.
Who told you about me? Your friend Lowell Kane?
Information travel.
We also know...
Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't really care about you guys.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
We're the new administration of the Ravenhollow Port Authority, as sanctioned under the new regime of Northwest Castle.
Ha! It took us weeks to learn that line by heart.
Sounds professional.
Doesn't it?
I don't really care.
So what exactly are you doing here?
Well, we mostly sit here.
Right here.
Sometimes we go outside and we make lists of confiscated goods. Lists that we give to Lowell Kane.
Who gives them?
Then the Baron
Yeah, I don't really care about the storyline at this point.
And encouraging trade?
No trade.
Cast.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
no
cast.
Since when are you doing this job?
Well, when
it was
I.
Why did you replace
Wave?
Such as the.
We don't care about trade.
Or with.
Why
wouldn't one support the new regime as long as you're getting paid?
Yeah, I can't stand their voices. I'm sorry.
Do you know anything about the Smith Institute that was closed 5 years ago?
Institute? No, we wouldn't know about these kinds of things.
Wouldn't have a clue.
We're not.
We came here pretty recently ourselves to join the Northwest Restoration.
So you're also foreigners, right?
Could you tell me where I can get a village pass? The guard at the bridge told me that
strangers don't get.
You can't get.
But
If you qualified for.
And because you don't.
I'm
good.
Don't be a
You guys are so fucking stupid. This entire storyline at this point is stupid.
If you are another one of Lowell Kane's henchmen, then I'll...
No, I'm not. My name is Nigel Trelawney. I just arrived in Ravenhollow and already got knocked out and locked away by Lowell Kane's men.
Well, it seems we have a common adversary then. I am Captain Moni Amai, official trading representative of the Free Kingdom of Malabu. Meet my crew, Jacobo Juego Valles Cortes de Arroyo and Mr. Forkbeard of Norway.
Nice to meet you, see.
That's a small crew.
I saw you in heated discussion with that castle guard on the bridge earlier.
Yes, I fear that is a grim situation. Lowell Kane's men stole my cargo and ship log, but to confront those two henchmen in the Port Authority about it is useless. They've clearly had no formal training as harbor administrators. I'd love to storm that office and arrest those men in the name of justice.
Lowell Kane's men stole goods from your ship?
We arrived here in Ravenhollow Harbor more than a week ago to restock and to trade. However, Lowell Kane's men informed us that the castle now forbids foreign ships to anchor.
Unbelievable.
Agreed. So I informed them that every harbor has a maritime obligation to help ships restock. We even offered generous payment in Malibu crowns, which is among the most stable currencies south of the equator. However, they declined. When I demanded to talk to their superiors, they said that this man named Kane would come to see us the next day.
And they robbed him.
During the night, Kane's men came aboard the Sparrow and stole the bulk of our cargo and the ship log from my quarters.
This just gets worse and worse.
The next day, Lowell Kane came to our ship. He informed us that the castle would generously allow us to stay at the harbor if we paid docking fees. His man even issued me a worthless village pass. Can you believe that? When I confronted him about being ransacked during the night, he replied that his men had simply confiscated suspicious goods, and that we had probably stolen the goods ourselves.
This is intolerable.
Of course I had to stay to resolve the matter, but talking to Lowell Kane's henchmen at the bridge and the Port Authority is impossible, even for a trained diplomat like myself. Those crooks should be tarred and feathered.
You should just use your sword to cut them up.
What are you going to do now?
As a diplomat and a trader, I demand that my stolen goods and ship log are returned. And in the name of my crew and the Free Kingdom of Malibu, I expect an apology. The crew of the Sparrow will stay here until these requests are met, or until I lose my patience and let my blade do the talking.
Do you have any idea who this Lowell Kane is?
He's the Baron's right-hand man. Although, if memory serves me, the Baron was always an honest man. Lowell Kane is most definitely not. Kane didn't even blink an eye when he lied to me about the goods his men stole from me. Kane even steals from the locals. He sends his men down to
They took control of the Baron, I think, Vincent.
During the day.
I'm sure.
He's not even compensated.
Or he brainwashed the Baron.
What he takes.
Let's change the topic, Captain.
What do you want to know?
Is there anything I can do to help you and your men?
In fact, there is. We are running low on food. Lowell Kane's men stole most of our supplies, and the local fishermen are forced to give their catch to the castle.
I'll see what I can do, Captain Amaye.
Thank you, Nigel Trelawney.
As an outsider, have you found a way to enter the village of Ravenhollow?
Yes. The castle requires a village pass to cross the bridge into town. Lowell Kane's men issued me one so that I can trade with the townsfolk. While that may sound hospitable of them, I suspect they only facilitate my business to impose heavy taxes. It is such a ruse. I am certain that these men have no legal authority in this town. Even if that pass had any meaningful value, I wouldn't want it.
If you don't need your pass, then could you perhaps give it to me? I really need to get into the village to find my father's lawyer.
I would like to help you, Nigel Trelawney. Perhaps we can make a deal. If you can retrieve the ship log that Kane's men stole from my ship, then I will give you my village pass. With my ship log, I can at least submit an official report to the Malibu authorities concerning the villainy at work here.
That sounds fair. Any idea where I could find this ship log?
I honestly cannot say where Kane's men would have taken it. I can only assume that it's locked up with the rest of their confiscated goods.
Oh dear. I need to find that confiscated goods area.
I am a trader of the Free Kingdom of Malibu. My crew and I have sailed together on the Sparrow under the Malibu flag for over 5 years now. Mark my words, never before have we run into a situation like this. It is outrageous.
I came to Ravenhollow to take care of my father's estate. Can you help me?
I doubt there is anything I can do for you, friend. However, I used to work for the Malibu Foreign Secretary. Perhaps I can offer some advice?
I received this will. I think it was signed by a man named Lionstone.
You should find that man and consult him about it. I'm sure the locals will be able to tell.
I need the village pass to do it, though.
Have you heard of the Smith Institute?
Sorry, friend. I am not from around here. You'll have to ask some of the locals about that.
Oh,
Thanks
okay.
anyway. Enough about my problems. Well, I have to go now.
Be careful, Nigel Trelawney. Lowell Kane and the castle are not to be trusted under any circumstance.
Okay, wait, let me save first. Can I find out where this storehouse door?
Now, this storehouse is obviously locked. I don't have the key for this lock.
Can I pick the lock?
That doesn't need a fishing hook. That...
Where can I find the thing?
This house doesn't look as if anyone was living in it. The door's locked, but I really don't think there's anything useful in there.
It might just look that way, though.
This house doesn't...
Where are the stolen goods?
That's McManus's boat. The motor needs to be fixed. Those two... Talking solves... That's McManus's boat. Mr. McManus? I've got to go. Good luck with your ship.
What do I do? The Port Authority office. Can I do that while they're in there?
No thanks, I'm sure it's just a lot of fancy-sounding hogwash that's supposed to distract from the injustice that's going on here. Just like these uniforms they're wearing. More books.
I am trying to consult the watch while I play, but
Marine biology.
it's not very clear.
I'd become a marine biologist. There are so many unsolved mysteries in marine biology. Sponges, for example. Are they plants or are they animals? Fascinating. I can't believe it. Those guards must have been using this innocent fish's home for target practice. It's an oil painting of an octopus. I always liked octopuses, octopi, and octopods.
I mean, I escaped on the boathouse. All it says is talk to the wave master. Find the key to the boathouse chest. It's hidden inside the Port Authority office. Get the key. I need to pass some time after dark. Lower the boat. Boat isn't. I need to patch it. There's a letter opener. Where?
I'll take this letter opener with me. Then maybe the castle guards will stop terrorizing this poor fish.
Okay, apparently I need that. And then use that to get the steel plate here.
The letter opener won't help here.
It says there's a steel plate thing here.
A letter opener won't help here.
Then what?
That's McManus's boat.
You have the steel patch. The metal patch need to be pried off. Wrecked boat outside the boathouse. Wrecked boat outside the boathouse. This is the wrecked boat, right?
That's McManus's.
It says there's a steel part here, but I don't see it. And this is his boat.
I can't reach it. With this hole, the boat won't stay afloat for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, then where is the... This is the wrecked boat. Where is the steel patch thing?
There's nothing useful in there.
Oh, this one. Not this boat. I gotcha. This blends in with the background. How am I supposed to know that's the thing that I need to interact with?
A letter opener won't... This letter opener should be able to pry the steel patch from the wood. Great, I have the patch, but it broke my fancy letter opener.
You don't need it.
This should do the job. I have to find a way to seal the patched up area to make it waterproof before I can use the boat.
Make it waterproof. How do I make it waterproof? Tar. Oh, that's like a hidden object game. I need to look at all the details that like blend into the background. And just know that it's important.
That should seal it up and make it seaworthy again. Now, how do I get the boat into the water and out of the boathouse? It's stuck.
It's stuck?
A bucket of tar.
Art style is interesting. The art style is nice. I mean, it's not the best, but it's alright.
That shouldn't get shot at. That shouldn't... I'll give it a jolly good push.
Time to go.
Throw the boat out to Wave Tamer.
Thank you, Nigel. Finally, I can enjoy my favorite sport again.
Got the feeling your brain is checking out.
A good joke, Nigel.
I mean, the story is a bit boring, so my brain is like shutting down. Like,
Let's go.
At this point, it's like, I don't give a fuck about you anymore. I need to fish. Okay, common base is 10 coins. Golden is 50. To catch a fish, place your hook under its mouth and then pull into the net. Beware jellyfish. They'll stun a fish on your line. Catching one will spoil your catch. Time is money. 30 seconds. Collect 300 worth. Oh, fuck you. That red one. How am I supposed to get? Go away, buddy. I'm supposed to replay until I get it, like 300? Oh, fuck you. Go away, go away. Come on. See? How am I supposed to do that? Fuck. Ah, fuck. What's this red fish? This is it. I'll close it. This is stupid, is what it is. Stupid jellyfish, go away! Another one. GTFO! I almost got it. Could try a round of motion sickness simulator. I could definitely. Why do you want to torture me? I'm already tortured by this game. Yo, come here. Ah. Okay. All right, I got 400. Nighttime.
The sea and rough winds were just wonderful, weren't they? How time flies. It's nighttime already. Each time of day is different and has its own charms. Why I'll often pass the time.
That soldier's still there, though.
Sunlight or cool night air.
The soldier's still there, though.
Place to sleep. Just use it with your verb coin to take a nap. When you do, you'll advance from nighttime to day or from daytime to night.
What's a verb coin? Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
As I was saying,
I have no idea.
It's like having a nap. Fishing is also a good way to pass time. Thanks for your help. Here, take my key to the Port Authority. I kept it even after Lowell Kane's men kicked me out. During the night, those castle goons shouldn't give you much trouble. I hid a spare key to the boathouse chest in that ship in a bottle next to my desk. Oh, Nigel, we caught a lot of fish today. You should take some home.
Fish? Well, that isn't really necessary.
I insist. Here, take your share.
His voice is very AI-like. I think it's just a person who voiced it.
Thank you.
Okay, I got fish. Save. Ain't doing that again. Okay, key.
Okay, I think the castle guy over there is busy enough counting fish. That guy's hand is definitely in the way.
How do I get rid of it? Fish?
Even 2 buckets of fish wouldn't help here. That shouldn't get shot at.
His
That
hand.
shouldn't get shot at.
I mean his hand, not...
The small plaque says it's a model of the Santa Meche. I think there's something stuck to the side of the ship model. It looks like a key.
How do I get the... Okay, music.
Let's see what else is playing on the airwaves. I think the bottle is glued to the display stand. Yep, seems like I have to leave the ship in a bottle where it is.
Okay.
Maybe I can get the key out with this long fishing hook. It worked! I had the chest key.
Alright. The chest key. Unlock the boathouse chest. It's not the key for this storehouse, is it?
The chest key doesn't...
Okay, no. Boathouse chest. There's a chest in the boathouse that I didn't even notice.
I hope the key fits. Look at that! The castle guards have confiscated a ship log and a box of pretzel jacks? Somehow I'd expected more. I wonder if they're hoarding more loot somewhere else.
They probably have the money with
pleasure.
them. Okay. Ship locked. Over to ship captain. Report it to the Kingdom of Malibu, please, and so that I can actually get something done here.
I was able to retrieve your ship log.
Really? That is the first ray of hope in these dark days for the Sparrow. I am indebted to you, Nigel Trelawney. Take this village pass. I have no reason to comply with the authorities here. May it serve you well. Good luck.
Thank you, Captain Amae. Good luck to you, too.
Save. Nice. All right. Streaming over 3 hours. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. That'll be it for this video. Until then, take care.